I was in the kitchen on a Thursday afternoon, making a chicken sandwich with horseradish mustard, tomatoes, and onion roll for later at work that evening. From the other room came a woman's voice, reporting in a pleasant, pleased tone about a 737 that was at the moment circling over an airport in Miami. It seemed that one landing gear was up and one landing gear down. The crew of 7 and 59 passengers were in a holding pattern, wondering how to get that wheel up and neatly tucked away. Seeing that now, with all that hydraulic, high-strung equipment out of sequence, fact was, neither landing gear would budge. The phrase, "locked and frozen into place," ended her report. And then the woman's voice assured me that they were working on the story. She went on to give the leading economic indicators in the Midwest as a follow-up. And licking the yellow off the knife, I thought, the news people on the TV are working on the story. And the captain and the co-pilot, I assume, and the crew of the 737 are working on the landing gear. I wonder what the passengers aboard the jet are working on. Later that night after work, and a chicken sandwich and several beers, it was past midnight. And with a couple pals in the back room, we were working on the last 3 shots from a bottle of tequila. We sat with the shot glasses brimming, working up the courage to toast. "So, what's there to drink to?" I asked. My one friend remarked, I brought that bottle back to you from Mexico there, pal." "Yeah," I said, "I remember, about 1.5 years ago. I've been working on it slow, saving it." He nodded and continued, "Did you know I sat up in the air on a jet with that bottle stuck in my jacket when the pilot comes on the intercom and in his best world-weary voice told us that they couldn't get one of the landing gears down and locked into position?" We all sat pretty quiet. In fact, I could hear the sound of the hydraulic gears under my seat, engaging over and over, trying to start the cycle. The man in back of me starts this debate with his seatmate over the pros and cons of a one-wheel landing as compared with going in straight on the belly. "How'd you get down?" we asked. "They say the pilot crawled into the cargo area under the seats and manually cranked the landing gear down." We drank the last 3 shots. Next day, I'm in a pizzeria with my son, having a few slices, and he picks up a piece of pepperoni, studies it, and says, "Hey, Dad, what are we working on now?"